Welcome to Gas Ed. Today we will be discussing how to build high-converting landing pages using an AI-driven framework. Here's our agenda for today. We're looking at number 1, the problem, then number 2, the 3D framework, followed by its 3 pillars. 3, design, 4, data, and 5, deploy. Finally, number 6, the whole ecosystem. Let's get straight into it. Section 1, the website conversion problem. So, what's the fundamental issue with small business websites today? Well, they just don't convert viewers into buyers. Right now, the digital landscape is split into 2 really frustrating extremes. On one side, we have the tractors. These are highly functional, sure, but they're ugly. They don't inspire any trust. On the other side, we've got the Ferraris. You know the ones, gorgeous, flashy, but they have 0 engine under the hood, meaning they generate 0 leads. As elite operators, we aren't settling for either. We want what I call a unicorn. That's a seamless hybrid of world-class aesthetic design and relentless automated back-end functionality. Section 2, the 3D framework. To actually build this unicorn, we need a system, something that takes a messy, complicated tech stack and turns it into a clean, highly delegable business model. I call this the 3D framework. It's 3 steps. Step 1 is design, which is all about your aesthetics. Step 2 is data, handling your copy and CRM. And step 3 is deploy, which covers your hosting and SEO. Let's break these dimensions down one by one. Section 3, Dimension 1, AI design. Okay, so our first dimension is all about securing that high-end look without touching a single line of manual code. We do this by leaning into a core behavioral truth. People simply do not read websites, they skim them. Assuming your audience is going to sit there and absorb every single word, that's a fatal trap. Visitors take the average of what you say, not the sum. So less is absolutely more here. We're aiming for a minimalist, high-impact design. To get that elite look instantly, we use a really powerful technique called HTML extraction. Instead of staring at a blank canvas, you go out and find high-end inspiration websites, what we like to call vibe code. You literally extract the structural HTML code from those sites, and then you feed it directly into advanced AI models. You pair that with your specific brand guidelines, your colors, your typography, and the AI uses that structural blueprint to generate a gorgeous, custom aesthetic tailored perfectly to your brand. But listen, a pretty layout doesn't mean anything if it's not governed by strict conversion logic. There is an exact, non-negotiable architecture for a $1 million landing page. First, you need a value-based hook right at the top. Second, you need sections that directly address 3 core pain points. Third, you've got to have undeniable credibility and social proof. And fourth, a clear, frictionless call to action. Section 4, Dimension 2, Data and Copy. Now, if the design is the body of the car, the data and copy are the engine driving the actual conversions. Copywriting is usually the biggest bottleneck for business owners, right? But we completely bypass that by using advanced AI models in their deep think or reasoning modes. By prompting the AI to act as an elite business consultant, you literally instruct it to re-engineer your entire website's copy. You just feed the modeled data about your specific target avatar and it writes hyper-targeted messaging that speaks directly to your ideal client's internal struggles. Now remember that architecture rule we just talked about? The one that mandates highlighting 3 major pain points? Well, let's say you're targeting B2B consultants. The AI would deeply agitate specific issues like this. 1, the client is too busy running their business to generate leads. 2, they lack the technical know-how to scale. And 3, maybe they've had prior failures with marketing agencies. Your copy has to agitate those exact pain points before you present your service as the ultimate resolution. This brings us to one of the most fundamental rules of business communication. Sell Maui, not the flights to Maui. Stop boring your prospects with the complicated processes of how you do what you do. Instead, prompt the AI to aggressively sell the destination. Sell that lucrative, stress-free outcome your client desperately desires. All right, so your copy is dialing in leads, but once a visitor actually decides to take action, we have to capture their data flawlessly. Enter the webhook. Think of a webhook as a silent, automated bridge. It connects the front-end form on your landing page directly to your back-end CRM system. The exact second a prospect submits their info, boom, the webhook fires. It seamlessly pulls their data right into your system. That means 0 manual data entry for you, and more importantly, 0 lost leads. Section 5, Dimension 3, Deployment. Deployment is all about the professional infrastructure needed to push your site live and keep it completely stable. The modern engineering workflow is pretty simple. You build locally, but you deploy globally. By leveraging proper version control, you're guaranteeing business continuity. If a new update accidentally breaks the site, no problem. Modern platforms let you do instant one-click rollbacks to keep your digital asset protected and online at all times. Deployment also means getting ready for traffic. And AI is incredibly adept at building the underlying technical SEO components that, frankly, human developers often miss. It can automatically map out proper sitemaps for flawless search engine indexing, and it can structure the core HTML code you need for a dynamic, highly scalable blog system. And this gives you immense, unparalleled scale. Once that blogging system is deployed, you can task the AI to programmatically generate hundreds of fully optimized SEO articles. It does the keyword research, writes content perfectly tailored to your avatar, formats the HTML, and publishes it. You're essentially creating an automated, compounding organic traffic machine. Section 6. The conversion ecosystem. So let's review the final ecosystem. Look at the journey of a complete stranger transforming into a booked appointment. Step 1. A prospect lands on your high-end, AI-designed page, skims that hyper-targeted copy, and feels compelled to enter their details. Step 2. The webhook fires instantly, pushing that exact data straight into your CRM. Step 3. An automated nurture sequence takes over, strategically warming up that lead with emails until they are driven directly into your calendar for a customized consulting call. You now have the complete blueprint to bypass outdated web design and construct a highly automated, deeply psychological digital asset. So the question is, are you ready to build your unicorn? That is all for today. If you enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.